Just the thought of doing anything exhausts you. All you want to do is just lay down, do nothing, and scroll. You feel exhausted, tired, lethargic. It is your soul, your heart, your mind that is tired and not your body. If you related to any of that, then you are burnt out. And luckily for you, I have a very long history with burning out over and over again for the past few years and healing every single time, to the point where I have curated a 5-step formula to healing that works every time. I'm going to share my burnout story very quickly so that we can know how I came to discover the 5-step formula and the key elements to the 5-step formula. The first time I burnt out was about 6 years ago, but really when I started healing was 3 years ago. I used to wake up from 4 a.m. and study until 10 p.m. every single day. I started during the summer, and then school came. I had the same rhythm. I was studying for an important exam. So imagine every single day, 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. After 2 months, I burnt out. I crashed, which is very logical because it was just studying every single day. I remember I used to go to a room downstairs which had no windows, so there were no distractions. So just imagine how intense the studying was. I burnt out. I was no longer able to wake up at 4 a.m. I had difficulty studying because I didn't want to study anymore. I just wanted to rest. I just wanted to sleep. But remember, I had an exam, so I pushed and I pushed and I pushed until I got to the exam and I passed the exam. And that summer, I spent my days just sleeping. Every day I would sleep at night, wake up, and then I would eat, do a few things, and go back to sleep. And that rhythm went on until the summer ended and I got into university. I got into my first year of architecture 3 years ago, and guess what? I still had that rhythm. I was tired, my soul was tired. I could not get myself to do any other things, so I would go to school, and that time I had to commute 3 hours in the morning and about 2 hours in the afternoon. So just imagine, I would come back from university, and on the days that I didn't have uni, which were like 4 to 3 days per week, I would sleep 14-hour days, 15-hour days, and I would just wake up and just get the bare minimum done for my architecture studies, just the bare minimum to pass. And I ended up always being ranked top 5 in my class, which is, I don't understand how, although I used to only do the bare minimum. And I would sleep for 14-hour days. I couldn't get anything done. I couldn't work out. I couldn't start projects. I couldn't even study for the upcoming exams. And that went on for the first 6 months of the semester, so it was a semester. And I discovered a meditation. I was just watching on YouTube and I discovered the lavender meditation that I mentioned in almost all my videos. So I made it a goal for myself that the only thing that I would get done other than my architecture school work is the 5-minute lavender meditation. So as soon as I would wake up, I would do it. So I did that. And a week later, I was able to have a to-do list and get my work done before the deadline. 2 weeks later, I was able to follow a schedule which has never happened in my life before. And after the months went by, I was sleeping 8 hours just like normal people. I was waking up early, I was working out, I started a project, and I was thriving at school and out of school. I no longer felt burnt out. I healed. But by doing the meditation by itself, it took very long for me to thrive fully. I did see incremental steps of healing during the meditation, during the months, but I only healed fully after like 4 to 5 months of meditating daily. So that was the first time. But after I healed,